caramba. Aí. Vamos lá. Cadê esse incent maroto que eu não tô vendo na tela? E aí, Tiagão, vou ver pela TV pra resgatar codiguinho. Ok. Bueno. Deixa eu, inclusive, abrir o incent aqui e checar, porque eu não tô vendo o código, Vim. E normalmente, quando eu abro live... os codigão já aparecem. Vamos ver aqui. Engage. Essa asma hoje tá. Criar a campaign. Ah, não, tá ativa sim. Ok, é que não apareceu o código ainda. Tá certo. Alô, alô, olá, Shilu. Você não fez live no fim, Shilu? Eu enrolei um pouco. Eu enrolei um pouco pra começar porque eu achei que você tava jogando. Mentira, é porque eu tô com falta de ar mesmo também. Aí, sente. Ah, entendi. Ok. Vou tentar jogar Undertale amanhã, pô, carinha. Eu não tô com muita vontade de jogar exatamente Undertale. Mas eu acabo que eu vou acabar me surpreendendo porque eu não vi nada do jogo. Eu fiz só uma vez, só um pedaço. Savior AJKUD. Agora que eu vi que eu deixei esse projeto aqui sem mexer. Pujex. Bem, por hora acho que ninguém vai jogar ainda, então vamos lá. O Adrian pelo jeito não vem, então. Lá, 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 lá.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together.
Very
closely. Bruce Wayne.
Dama de Dublin.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves. You shouldn't see me as an adversary.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you? I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon.
Amanda Waller.
When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I understand. You think I work for you.
You're not working for me. We're working
Oi,
together.
buga!
After all, we both want the same thing. Am I right?
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need
Como é que tá,
Batman
buga?
for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Sinto falta da navinha do Batman do filme. Tô bem, buga. Meio asmaticão hoje, mas tô bem. Então, pois é, tá chovendo aqui também. Quando a chuva cai, nas noites mais solitárias, lembre-se que sempre estarei aqui. Quando a chuva cai, nas noites mais solitárias, lembre-se que sempre... Vamos lá, pancadaria.
got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? A really big one. He made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
The Batman. Boss, we got company.
Nossa, temos opções agora pra bater, gostei. Nossa, policial voando. Quem é o Bane?
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane. A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Nossa.
I can see why Riddler wanted
Ah,
to be
não, internet não zoe, vai. Não, foi só uma oscilaçãozinha.
the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead. Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Nossa, olha o Batman de cavalo, mano.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
E aí, como é que tá? Esse cara é um cavalo. É, agora teve que usar droga.
I will give you a peaceful death. If you take it.
Ah, coitado do tiozinho. Nossa.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
E aí, 404, como é que tá? Foi quase a cena mesmo.
Nothing to fear, my
Provavelmente usou de referência, né?
Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse. Don't worry, we'll meet the battle upon the pass. Safe travels, my friends.
Fala aí, Adriano. Nossa, trovejando aqui. Vamos torcer pra internet se manter, porque acabou de dar um trovão aqui que tremeu até a porta. Deu até medinho. Pegou um golem de Lola. Aqui.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Over here.
Oh my God. Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it. I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Happens to the best of us.
No, it doesn't. There's no excuse for failure. Not even my own.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back.
Olha o save na tela, gente. Saver 5X FVY.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. It's a sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
It's the job. It's what I do.
You can dismiss it if you want, but
Ela morreu no primeiro
I
capítulo
wouldn't be here if
404.
it wasn't for you. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Sim, esse é o episódio 2. Episódio 1 foi semana passada. Eduardo Enigma.
Bruce!
Parece que ele tá de batom.
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you.
Poxa. Ai, voltou ao normal. Muito obrigado pelo super sticker, Shilu.
Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
I need your strength right now.
Of course.
Isso aí, todo mundo. Bora pegar, incent.
My resolute self. We've never gone up against anyone able to cause you so much harm.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks.
Você não apareceu semana passada? Você sumiu uns dias todos?
There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail.
Era Leatherboard.
Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such
Eu grito quando tem código, lembra?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Sim, Adrian, você.
Gothcorp Labs.
Foi depois da live da semana passada que tinha caído a monetização.
Genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was.
Even more.
Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't
O Lucius
know until we
morreu
get
no
to the bank.
episódio passado.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
Seis e 10.
Seis de ônibus, 6 de berro.
Nossa, o Freeza é muito bom. Ai, socorro. Tô passando mal. Muito obrigado pelo superchat. Pergunta pro Chilo. É meme, não entendo.
Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
É assim que é pra gritar incent. Não.
I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck, that's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
No.
Batman. I'll tell you about Batman.
Então, mas a Telltale tá fazendo um jogo novo, o 404. Eles estão fazendo o jogo do Lobisomem 2 lá, que vai sair. Esqueci o nome. The Wolf Among Us. Quem sabe, não?
He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh, I mean,
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
Besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie.
Incent! Olha incent na tela, gente! Incent! T13
therapy
QK.
circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
É um Coringa clássico, Adrian.
A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
Wasn't sure I could trust you, John. You were more than a little erratic at the funeral, and it was important to me that I find the Riddler. And, you know, you were my only lead.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's rude, duplicitous, and invasion of my privacy-like, but it makes sense. So, know-it-all really got
Esse Coringa parece mais com o Duende Verde.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce, you really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think
Socorro.
Seis e ônibus.
Seis e ônibus. Ou melhor, 6 horas, 11 minutos. Os ônibus da...
Agora eu lembrei. 6 e ônibus. Quer dizer, ou melhor, 6 horas e 11 minutos. Agora, toda vez que eu tiver que falar 11 minutos, eu vou lembrar do ônibus. Tipo, 10 e ônibus, 11 ônibus.
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but, you know, killer. What was I thinking?
Well, I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
After Lucius's funeral, I realized you only get one life. I gotta make the most of it. I need some excitement.
Oh, Bruce, believe me, I can relate. In Arkham, excitement of any kind was seriously frowned on. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought
Lá vem água com tá bom. E aí, Gabriel, pecazeira, como é que tá, meu querido?
should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him.
Tá, Chulo.
No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for
Meu
life.
Deus, isso tá muito bizarro. Lave a água com mão e sabão.
Friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Eu vou falar pra eles.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the
que
wrong
susto.
idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
Calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
You take the money, or I destroy you. You stab me, and I destroy you. I suggest you take the money.
I'll take it.
Let's get out of here.
Como não, Chulo?
Buy me a drink before you go.
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
Tá normal, Chulo.
No. I think it's love.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her,
Arlequina.
I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting. Almost got it. Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on. At least it worked before. It did.
Alexander, muito obrigado pelo follow, seja bem-vindo.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
That makes sense. Sense is so boring, though.
What about money, power, and influence? They bore you too?
No. Those are fun. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
Eu tava testando pra você, mas eu escolhi opções diferenciadas. Eu não tô votando naquela. É que depois que eu escolhi que deveria tirar a arma.
I knew you guys would hit it off.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Well, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad way you lost your folks. Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement? The man who's got everything's looking for some new toys.
Well, you should have seen the way he took care of business with the guy in the bar, though, Harley. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you.
Incent.
You got that look in your eyes.
XUPH9.
Trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
My father used to run crime in this city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes. Aw, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go.
Ele roubou.
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, bud.
Muito obrigado, Pedrão, pelo superchat, meu querido.
Crush on ya. Ain't that right,
Boa
Lucy?
noite.
Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce. I want you to know the feeling's mutual.
Obrigadão, Pedro. Obrigado pelo superchat, meu querido.
Boa noite, hashtag nada não.
I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I ain't got cooties. Cross my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I
Não,
told
Adrian.
ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems
É o
in
que a mulher
Gotham.
gato tinha pego.
And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever
Eu enjoo
I
fácil,
want?
Adrian. Essa que é a realidade.
Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
Well, this is a complex task. There might be some bumps along the way. Nothing is guaranteed.
Some things are. Like how fast I'll make you disappear if any of those bumps turn into trouble. You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Tá chovendo lá e aqui. Era só que a mensagem era direcionada pra alguém que eu não me importo mais, Adrian. Então, não fazia mais sentido deixar. Tenho mais o que fazer. A descer agora a letra W é...
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in?
Tem que dar satisfação pro guarda?
If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
I believe that's my name on the building, which means I don't have to explain myself to you.
Well, of course not, Mr. Wayne. I didn't... You're checked in, sir.
Ousadia.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bop on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey. This ain't your stuff.
Eu quero dar tapa
Don't
na
worry
cara
about
dela.
your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Just go wait in the car. I can do this alone.
I don't think you're getting it. You ain't the one in charge. And you ain't the only one allowed to have fun. Didn't your mama ever teach you about sharing?
Now that you mention it, no. She never had the chance.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinner to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You're gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
Tá na hora de mostrar pra ela quem manda aqui.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John?
Nossa, que tá estranha essa lei aqui. Aquele W de Wayne parece o símbolo da Banpresto.
Wait here. I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup? squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
Tá com o Batman, não tá?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Tô com tanta vontade de bater nela.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Of all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Olha, incent.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first date, Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. All right, that's a start. Getting there. One more partial print should do it.
E aí, Wendy? Hello.
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print. There we go. Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Já pode matar ela?
Keep looking.
Even now, I'm still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and
Eu
find
quero
me
dar um
that
tapa
key.
na cara dela. Ele pegou essa chave com a mulher gato na casa dela e não devolveu. Foi na primeira temporada.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
You've never put my father in harm's way, huh? You've got a secret room full of weapons. And those maniacs you brought here. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. You're full of crap, Bruce Wayne. Every word out of your mouth has been a lie. An honest friend would have come clean at the funeral. But you just told me whatever you thought would shut me up.
Tiffany, those people out there will kill you. You have to hide.
Like I'd listen to a thing you say. Whatever else my father did, he sure as hell didn't raise a fool. I'm not sticking around for you to give me up to your psycho friends.
Tiffany, don't.
Hey, I remember you from the church.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you? Or am I gonna have to find out the hard way?
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You're no family of mine. Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, sugar. But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us because you got bored of being a billionaire. Now you want to be part of the family, don't you? At least that's what you've
Se ela não acreditar, vai ser pior.
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Troca.
Not bad. Let her go. It wasn't about her. It was about seeing where he stands.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. He found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya.
Coitado.
At least not yet. It don't look like nothing special.
You got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Talvez isso explique quando ele vira o Coringa porque ele judia tanto dela.
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I was certain she was going to kill her. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just...
Ele não é Coringa ainda.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did. She shouldn't be left guessing.
Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away.
Boa janta, Wendy.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes...
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will.
Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful.
Good luck.
Good luck.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just
É minha
call him like a
almofadinha.
dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
Eles só revelam minha verdadeira
This is a waste of
natureza.
my time.
Podem se beijar e se entender.
You two are acting almost friendly. It's a strange sight.
Batman.
About time. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone,
Eita,
Batman.
Té.
For what? You'll put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
Beleza, beleza, tranquilão.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin fast. You know what I mean?
Ela mesma, Adria.
Best laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are? For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow. My lab techs were able to...
Olha o incent na tela, gente. YBL.
But with a twist, it's actually a counter-agent. After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted. Could be useful. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends.
Falou a mesma coisa que o
everything
Bane.
goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Então, tempo de responder.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
É a quarentena, Adri. Ela modifica as pessoas. I hear the tick-tock of the clock. No answers on the telephone.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway. Home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming.
Ooh.
What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice. I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll
Tá.
send
É vermelho em cima, deve ter tempo, né?
you to a frozen hell.
Vermelho aqui. Vermelho. Aqui tem que estar verde, cacete. Paredes, diagramas restantes, ok. Luiz Felipe KZ1. E aí, meu querido? Bem-vindo.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Ele fez de propósito, né?
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Coringa tá BFF do Batman. BFF.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people.
Ah, que susto.
Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
No apology necessary. All in good fun.
Fun? You seemed pretty cut up about it at the time. I wouldn't blame you if you were mad, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And
Believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And
Everything.
I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I doubt his wife would approve if she realized what he's become.
She'd probably never want to wake up. Exactly.
So he'd be better off not getting what he wants.
You can say that again, but he might not want to hear it. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Olha o incent na tela, gente. Saver 5ZW0W. Lá vai ele falar com o Senhor Frio, porque o meu papai era criminoso.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. I heard about your wife, and
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
I know pain. What it's like to lose a loved one.
I can't imagine anyone knowing anything like what I've experienced. But I do know of your family tragedy. Perhaps you may know what it's like.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Até foi fácil. É o Mr. Frio. Que horror. Ah, não. Eu ia falar que era um radinho, mas era o PM. Não, mas espera. Você tá deixando eu olhar?
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Luta Libre. O Bane é quase igual a Camille. Manda um alô pro seu pai, Senhor Victor. Raios e trovões.
I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch Wayne.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Ai, deixa eu esticar minha perna aqui que dormiu meu pé. Já, Adrian. Você cuida, meu querido. Onde tá essa máquina de bebida aqui? Casa do João. Eu vou na casa do João, ele é louco. Louco. Aí é tenso, Adrian. Eu tava dormindo no sofá antes de abrir a live. Minha mãe falou que eu tava roncando.
Bane, a word.
Sério que eu não vi máquina de cerveja.
Okay. Don't shoot. I'll keep moving.
Já devia estar dormindo então.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before at Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help too. You didn't catch it? It looked like Bane might kill you. I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Look, I had it handled, John. That was nice of you, but I didn't need the help.
Sure. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
E aí, Rigo, como é que tá? Aqui um fardo de cerveja.
Prescott.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Nossa, ele pôs no bolso a cerveja.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman.
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Caramba. Ele... É, 4G com chuva é complicado, hein?
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Até amanhã, Ian. Tá, beleza. Consegui a cerveja que eu precisava. Sim, a Telltale só faz jogos nesse sistema, assim, bem cartunesco. O The Walking Dead dela é muito bom também. Quero jogar em sequência quando der. Obviamente é cartunesco, mas muito mais trágico também pelo tema, mas ainda assim cartunesco. Mas é muito bem feito.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please.
Ah, resolveu falar agora.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. If someone did that to me, I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback?
O charada já morreu?
Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Olha incent, gente, na tela. Era o Coringa, aquele outro.
Deserve such an end, but you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death.
Nossa, que decisão difícil é essa.
Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal. The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him. This is crazy! I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty.
Nossa, ele vai pedir pra eu bater nele.
There can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Fudeu.
Only one of you walks out of here. You know me. The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over. Fine. I'll prove it. You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's
Caralho.
happening.
Good.
Cara, esse episódio tá muito
Not
foda.
so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. He in or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong, smart, handsome, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal.
Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs.
I don't need any surprises. Time to get
É assim
that
mesmo ele aqui, né? Harley Quinn.
When we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours.
Eu só não conheço esse Bane mexicano, mas tudo bem.
Somebody grab that thing. It's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Acho que esse é o episódio mais complexo que eu joguei até agora. Vai ter 6? Ou não vai acabar nesse... Caramba, vai ter 6.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
No, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Vou roubar uma joalheria?
Wait, what in the...
Não, carregamento.
Gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles.
E
Service
saem
weapons at the
assim.
ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne, do it!
What was that? What the hell is going on? HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Cara, esse Jeffries é muito foda, cara.
All right, everyone on the ground, now!
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep watch.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Cooler do King of Fighters.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it all!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Then, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Que aquilo?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
Fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it.
with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Harley!
Lucy, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
What do you want with us? Who the hell is she?
Woo! Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
Nossa, ele pode levar tiro até.
What's this? What the hell happened to my dose?
I'm out of here!
Nossa, que bagunça, Jesus. Né, o Waller largou todo mundo na mão, né? E o Bane tá desconfiadaço no Batman, né? Quer dizer, do Bruce.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, you'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball, cracking skulls.
He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault.
He's in a pickle.
Be careful. You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
Sei, Adrian, você tá intrigado pra saber o final.
Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
Começou a chover aqui de novo. Imaginei que era o corpo dele mesmo.
I thought he stank when he was alive.
Olha o incent,
Put
gente.
us through a lot of smarty pants, getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need.
Mulher gato?
For the right price.
Mano. What the fuck, mano. Você e 60% de jogadores deixaram a Harley feliz. Porém, por você ter lutado ao lado dela, em vez do Bane, ela está empolgada. Se sentiu perturbada ao falhar em manipular você no laboratório. Ficou incomodada porque você a fez pedir desculpas para Regina. Regina Shorter. Tentando os jogadores deixar o Gordon preocupado. Ele ficou magoado porque você chamou a Waller para ajudar no lugar dele. Já que você falou a verdade, ele ficou preocupado que a Waller pudesse expor sua identidade. Deixar a Waller contente. Ela ficou frustrada quando você pediu para que ela considerasse o Gordon. Ela ficou agradecida por você ter chamado ela para ajudar e não o Gordon. Por você ter concordado em trabalhar com ela disfarçado, sua relação com a Waller é positiva. 18% de jogadores deixaram a Tiffany surtada. Ela ficou desconfiada quando você disse para ela se esconder. Ela ficou emocionada quando você disse para a Harley que ela era parte da família. Você pode ter ajudado na fuga dela, mas ela não confia em suas motivações. Deixaram o João feliz, 60%. Ele ficou muito alegre quando você jurou no mindinho que nunca mais mentiria. Ele ficou intrigado pela maneira com que você lidou com o Willie. Ele está animado porque você decidiu lutar ao lado da Harley. Deixamos o Alfred estressado. Ele não gostou da sua decisão de mentir para Tiffany para protegê-la. Ele ficou orgulhoso quando você disse que ele sempre age corretamente. Sua conversa no salão o deixou exaurido. Nossa, todo mundo liga pro Gordon. Caralho, 28% só ligou pra Waller. Vou ressuscitar o Eduardo estilo Frankenstein? No idea 404. Sério, no idea mesmo. Juro pra você que eu tô curioso pra saber. Mano, essa temporada é totalmente caótica. Carregar o local, tá louco, fia? Não vem falha aí, vai substituir meu jogo. Próximo episódio da Mulher Gato. Máscara partida. A pressão para descobrir o próximo ataque em Gotham aumenta. Bruce intercala entre suas duas identidades e seus relacionamentos com os novos aliados. Mano, tá bizarro pra caralho. Vixe. Tipo, vixe, vixe. Tipo, vixe, vixe, vixe. Vixe. Tipo, vixe. Ficou muito complexo. Gente, ficou muito complexo. Essa série da Telltale tá excelente mesmo. É que assim, eu gosto de Batman, claro, né? Então a gente é meio tendencioso a dizer isso. Eu não diria que é o melhor jogo da Telltale. Acho que o melhor jogo dela é o Walking Dead. Quer dizer, porque assim, embora todos sejam da Telltale, são estúdios diferentes. O estúdio que faz o Walking Dead é outro estúdio, eu não lembro o nome agora dele. E a Telltale que lança. São equipes diferentes, digamos assim. Mas eles fizeram tantos Walking Dead que eles se compromissaram muito. Eu consegui as traduções de todos os que não tinham em português, inclusive. Mas eu não tenho no Steam ainda. Eu não comprei ainda os jogos. Porque eu sei que é importante jogar no Steam porque ele vai carregando todas as informações de um para outro. E tipo, as escolhas são drásticas lá, porque tem gente que morre e tem gente que vive. Olha o incent na tela, gente. Aproveitem para pegar aí que provavelmente é o último. Eu já vou fechar já já. E são decisões de vida e morte para alguns personagens principais, inclusive. Oi, Dani. Então é muito... Eu achei que você não tava no fechamento mais, Dani. Então é muito complexo. muito, muito complexo. Savior UC29Q. É muito complexo como desenrola lá a história, porque, putz, mexe com o sentimento, dá uns fios assim, puxados, sabe? Ó, o Thiagão pegou todos os incêndios. Obrigado, Thiagão. Obrigado, Chilu. Pegou todos também. Adrian pegou quase todos porque teve que dormir. Kuma pegou 4. Dani pegou 1. Gente, vocês não têm noção como o incent ajuda os streamers. Os streamers ganham por esses códigos resgatados também, tá? Teve uma das minhas lives aí, tinha 5 pessoas resgatando, eu ganhei $1 e pouco. Vale super a pena. Pra quem não tem grana pra ficar fazendo superchat e coisa e tal, é uma forma de graça que você ajuda o streamer e ainda vai juntando uma graninha pra você, que depois você resgata, pode usar pra comprar um monte de coisa, jogo se você quiser, comida. Eu falei que a latência da vermelha era menor, Chilu. Quando você escolhe aquela quase sem latência, ela fica menor. Meu pai mandou eu deixar minha irmã futebol. Nossa, apareceu o Kuma falando agora, Dani, socorro. Imagino que seja seu pai mandou você deixar sua irmã assistir futebol. Ah, bingo, acertei. Ficou legal a frase, meu pai mandou eu deixar minha irmã futebol. Socorro. Então, tá super complexo, mas eu tô gostando de fazer a série também. Na verdade, eu tô enrolando. Eu poderia fazer mais de uma vez por semana, mas eu tô enrolando porque senão vai acabar e não vai ter outra coisa pra trazer no lugar. Baixou o Arax da Dani, né? Conta tudo pra sua mãe, Kiko. Eu tô enrolando pra ver se entra numa promoção que até agora não entrou. E senão não tem outra coisa pra trazer no lugar. Eu tenho o Wolf Among Us, mas eu tenho ele no Xbox One. E aí não tem em português, sem chances. O mais interessante desses jogos, obviamente, é a história. Então todo mundo poder assistir a história em português é o que faz a diferença. Eu tô abrindo meu Steam aqui pra ver o preço, inclusive. Escrevi na força do ódio. Foda que você fica sem ter o que fazer daí, né, Dani? Puta vida. Que chatão. Com celular a gente ainda faz outras coisas, mas sem celular... Coroio. Final Season tá 70 conto. Tem o Walking Dead Definitive Edition. Deixa eu ver o que é isso. The Walking Dead The Telltale Definitive Series contém as 4 temporadas completas. 400 dias. Walking Dead Xone. Tem todos aqui, será? Tá certo, Dani. Olha, essa Definitive Edition do jogo tem gráficos melhorados, estilo artístico Graphic Black, confere o visual melhorado da temporada 4 às temporadas anteriores desta série aclamada. Além disso, inclui iluminação dinâmica completa nos episódios que não tinham sido atualizados anteriormente. Bônus dos bastidores, jogabilidade melhorada, performance dos personagens, dublagens e outras melhorias. Outros bônus digitais. Pô, só podia me falar qual é o conteúdo do pacote, né? Já ajudava. Nossa, ele tá 149 porque tá em promoção. Que furto. Fora da promoção custa 250 conto. Os jogos estão ficando pela hora da morte já, né? Deixa eu ver aqui se tem uma foto do primeiro jogo, já dá pra saber. Ah, quem faz o Walking Dead é Skybound. Tô na dúvida. Deixa eu procurar nos Googles da vida. Pra vocês que estão assistindo, vocês estão gostando do jogo? Cacete de agulha. São todos os jogos e ainda tem português. Contém as 4 temporadas completas, o 400 dias e o Walking Dead Xone. São mais de 50 horas de jogo. Cacete, eu quero isso. Tem uma análise aqui, deixa eu dar uma olhada. Jesus, a diferença é gritante. Sai, propaganda. Saudade de quando era bom e dava medo. O jogo é muito bom, Dani. Será se... Eu sei que os últimos têm a opção. Será que eles colocaram... O jogo contém alguns bugs como diálogos e visão ao episódio anterior e ao posterior, mas deixando isso de lado, a história continua a mesma, bem estruturada, executada, qual levou seu sucesso. O destaque é o drama bem executado, os personagens bem introduzidos da história, melhoria feitas nas mecânicas e texturas do jogo. Tá bem bonito. Lá. Só queria saber se todos têm legenda mesmo. Nossa, no PlayStation 4 custa 300 e lá vai bordoada. Ai, que furto. Ah, saiu em disco. Que bonito. Que bonita sua roupa. Blá. Só não fala se tem suporte. Eu sei que os últimos episódios tem, mas não fala se tem suporte ao crowdplay. Bem, gente, quem é que tá aí me dá um salve? Tem português? Às vezes perguntar pro Google é melhor. Achei. The Walking Dead The Telltale Definitive Series é que a Skybound comprou da Telltale. É a busca por sobrevivência num mundo caótico tomado por zumbis. Deixa eu ver. The Walking Dead foi lançado em 2012 pela Telltale em parceria com a Skybound. Nele foi apresentado aos jogadores a primeira temporada de um jogo baseado no mundo de The Walking Dead, que na época fazia sucesso com o seriado de televisão e com as revistas. Como história original, um gameplay no estilo point and click e gráficos cartunescos, o jogo cativou não só jogadores fãs das HQs e do seriado, como também boa parte da crítica, levando na época até o prêmio do jogo do ano pela The Game Awards. Hoje, 7 anos após o lançamento original, o jogo se tornou o principal carro-chefe da Telltale e recebeu mais 3 temporadas e um spin-off baseado no personagem Xone. A Telltale hoje não tem mais os direitos do jogo após toda a polêmica envolvendo sua falência. Seus funcionários são hoje da Skybound Games, que é uma desenvolvedora do próprio criador de The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman. Com isso, a empresa lançou no dia 10 de setembro de 2019 essa coleção definitiva, incluindo todos os jogos lançados por eles em parceria com a Telltale Games. Temos nessa coleção o início e o fim de toda uma saga de crescimento e amadurecimento da personagem Clementine e a história de Xone. Tá. Lá. Tá, eu quero saber da legenda. Tá. Não. Ah, não precisa falar das temporadas, meu filho. Nossa, é mais de 50 horas de jogo, senhor. Gente, eu já vou finalizar, só um minuto. Lá. Droga, todo mundo fala que tem choro. Deixa eu ver aqui. Aqui. Tem legenda em português todos eles. Beleza, perfeito. Pronto, agora sim, deixa eu falar com todo mundo aí. Danizinha, Kuma, salve. 404, salve. Bem, gente, é isso aí. Espero que vocês estejam gostando do jogo, tanto quanto eu tô gostando. Eu vou pensar aí se eu vou trazer mais de uma vez por semana, porque tá bem interessante. E amanhã eu vou tentar fazer o Undertale do carinha que quer o Undertale e tá me pedindo tanto. 404, eu acho que é o Undertale. Não sei, vamos ver como vai estar o mood. Depende de como tiver meu dia. Se eu tiver tão cansado quanto hoje, eu não faço. Hoje eu tô muito cansado mesmo. Eu tava dormindo sentado ali no sofá. E aí eu penso fazer outra coisa. De repente faço mais um episódio, o episódio 3 no sábado. Eu tô curioso pra saber o que vai acontecer. Tô muito curioso. É longo, Dani? Então, acho que o problema pior do Undertale, eu tenho ele na Steam. Eu tentei usar a legenda nele e não funcionou. Como é que eu vou jogar Undertale, que é um RPG, em inglês pra galera que tá assistindo? Então, Dani, eu preferia que tivesse em português pra eu dublar, mas eu posso dublar, sim. Eu não conheço nada, eu joguei muito pouco. Uma vez, quando eu comecei com o canal, foi em outubro de 2017 que eu joguei, assim, tipo, 1 hora ou 2 horas só. Porque tinha um garoto daqui da cidade que assistia o canal na época que tava na minha orelha pra fazer Undertale. Vamos ver o que eu acho. Acho que eu vou jogar fazendo comparações com o Earthbound, que é algo que é mais parecido da onde o jogo bebeu ali, sabe? E muito. Vou ver o que eu faço também pro Walking Dead. Eu acho que vocês vão gostar do Walking Dead. Não sei até quando vai essa promoção. Eu vou ver se eu tiver grana sobrando, o que eu acho difícil. Ah, só mais 14 horas. Esquece. Bem, gente, vejo todo mundo amanhã. Obrigado a todo mundo que veio. Ó, peguem o último código aí do Incent. Assim eu finalizo a live, ó. Falta segundinhos aí. Na tela, o último código do incent Savior QR061. QR061. 404, faz cadastro do incent pra você começar a ganhar grana, mano. Você assiste todas as minhas lives, compensa. Você vai ver, você junta uma grana rapidinho sem perceber. Para não atrapalhar tanto a live para quem assiste no YouTube, baixa o aplicativo do incent, que é mais fácil de pegar o código. Pegou o código da tela ali, você decora, é sempre Savior, você decora outro número, digita no aplicativo ali, já resgatou, já volta pra live. Aí Chilo pegou, Tiagão pegou, Dani pegou. Beleza, gente? Obrigado a todo mundo que veio, obrigado Chilo pelo superchat, obrigado Thiago que chegou no comecinho aí e ficou até o fim também. Maldito, eu tinha deixado minha Mega Melancia pra trás, eu vi você jogando hoje, agora eu quero jogar Mega Man X de novo, ai que ódio. Ai, talvez eu jogue no final de semana, pra matar a lombriga. Gente, aquele abraço pra todo mundo, se cuidem. Eu preciso descansar porque eu tô em estado de calamidade pública hoje. Beleza? Beleza, 404. Beijo pra vocês. Vejo vocês amanhã, gente. Bom descanso pra todo mundo. Quem precisar de mim amanhã é só me chamar. Não chame de manhã, porque amanhã é feriado aqui. Eu estarei dormindo. Mas podem me mandar mensagem depois do almoço, que eu estarei acordado. Se alguém precisar de alguma coisa, aproveitem que eu vou estar descansando, beleza? Beijo pra todo mundo aí. Se cuidem e fui.